I think in the future, if all we want to do is restore capability, the robotics, the program work elements will go inside the body, as I just described. But if humans want to go beyond the capability of natural muscles, if they want to be stronger and leap tall buildings, et cetera, and be Superman or Superwoman, then exoskeletons will be used. So we were the first group in 2014 to build an exoskeleton and augment a human with completely normal biological limbs. So we're able to increase walking speed and reduce the metabolic cost of walking, and we're close to achieving that goal in running as well. So I think in the pretty near future, when you walk down the streets of Cincinnati, you'll routinely see people wearing these crazy bionic robotic platforms because they want to go faster, maybe they want to mitigate some injury in their joints, mitigate joint pain. But such systems, I think, will be completely prevalent. And they'll be fun. It'll be the most fun thing in the world to, with your own bipedal legs, run and not even breathe hard because the robot's taking the load. So I hope I've convinced you that this century is going to be crazy. You know, if this is what's happening now in laboratories, imagine what's going to be here in 50 years. I mean, I can't even conceive of what will be here. But I know that in 50 years, each individual will have a plethora of interventions, of ways of augmenting their body, not only physically, but emotionally, cognitively, in terms of sensory experience. And if each individual can sculpt their own body, their own expression, their own capability, we as humans will be able to sculpt our own identities. We'll be able to design our own bodies and our own identities and our own experiences. So I've experienced such identity swapping in my life. So we're beginning to see this capability even now when technology is quite crude compared to what it will be decades from now. So my legs were amputated again. I immediately started climbing. 12 months after my amputations, I was climbing better than I had achieved before the amputation was performed. Here I'm climbing in Yosemite Valley, 1,000 feet up on a climb called the Separate Reality. So my climbing abilities became so pronounced that my climbing competitors said I was cheating. So my identity switched. After my amputations, the world viewed me as a crippled, as broken. And then when I started to climb better than most people, it switched overnight, and I was suddenly a superhero. Probably 2 to 3 decades, we'll be able to build bionic limbs that completely replicate and go beyond natural limbs. So in that world, people with limb loss will be superheroes. They'll be able to run faster and jump higher. And our whole framework around human limitations and disabilities and all this language that we've created to describe weakness will disappear. We'll go from disability to ability.